Okay, so we all had that one annoying. I have to yawn. So we all had that annoying kid in our neighborhood, and mine was just funny. This is gonna be a really short story though, because this kid was just really annoying, and I have so much to talk about. I can make this into a part 2, part 3, make a whole series about it. There's also another really annoying kid that lives in the neighborhood I live in today. There's also a very long, funny story that I can talk about to make a series about. So if you want a series about that, comment down below. Even though nobody watches my videos, anyways. All right, so this happened a very, 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 very long time ago, probably like 7 years ago. There was this kid in my neighborhood that literally everybody hated. And here's the funny thing, though, is that this kid acted like he was like everybody liked him kind of thing. He acted like the world evolved around him kind of thing. When of course it didn't, and everybody didn't like him. So, this is where my hatred started to grow for him. Is when, hold on, oh my god, my stomach. Ah. um, my hatred started when he became friends with one of my best friends, and then just completely stopped talking to me, and then just out of nowhere told me to punch him in his back. So I was at the park, and he comes over to me and he's like, "Hey, can you punch me in the back?" I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Just do it." So I was like, "Okay." So I punch him in the back. He's like, "Come on, do it harder." So I do it a little bit harder, and he's like, "Come on." And then I punch him as hard as I can. And then he was like, "Yo, I didn't even let you punch me that time." And then he got all mad and freaking cried me an entire freaking lake. And then punched me in the stomach. So then I punched him in the nose and rocked his freaking So I punched him in the nose, and his nose started to bleed. And then, well, yeah, you know, things, things escalated. Um, and then after that, we became like friends again. I don't know. I guess he apologized for being a jerk, and then I apologized for rocking his absolute shit. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna cuss. I'm not that kind of person. But he uh he kept pushing me around and like slapping me, punching me, and stuff like that. And then I decided to choke him. Yes, choke him. So I was at his house, and he kept pushing me, punched me a few times, and then I lost it and jumped on him, started choking him, pushed him onto his bed, and I started choking him. And like a week later, he said he got strep throat from it, and his parents were gonna sue my parents. Actually, I don't even think no, he didn't even say my parents. He said me. He said his parents were gonna sue me, if I remember correctly. It was either my parents or me, when they really can't sue us because literally we didn't even do anything other than me just getting really mad at him for pushing me around and stuff. So I just got super mad at him, and then we weren't allowed to like walk near each other after that until one time he kept acting like he was super cool and stuff, and I said it was really cold outside, right? It was pretty cold outside. It said that it was like 15 degrees outside. It was in the middle of the winter. And my brother was like, "It's not 15 degrees. I'm going to take my shirt off and start running around a parking lot like a freaking crackhead." So he starts running around this parking lot with his shirt off like he's on drugs. And, got a lot of weird looks from people. So, yeah, and then he got in big trouble. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. But then they moved. I moved before he did. And then he said how he moved to California, which is just great because California is literally like a horrible state from what I've heard. Or that's probably just LA. But yeah, I've never been to California, but I heard like LA and stuff. It's kind of just like a lot of just kind of crappy. If it's not, that's cool. But yeah, it's really all I really had to say about this story. If you have an annoying kid in your neighborhood, then just, I guess, ignore him. I don't know. But yeah, I can make this into a series if you guys want to make this into a series, but I don't know if anybody's actually gonna comment on this video, because I have looked at my average view duration and it's like 10 seconds. So But if anybody did watch this video fully through, please subscribe. And if you do, that's very much appreciated. And that's all I had to say. Goodbye.